This is Thom from Radiohead, and we're going to be in The Hang, apparently. It is sort of perhaps a bit shocking when you first hear it, but only as shocking as the atmosphere on Pet Sounds, you know, or, you know, Pet Sounds is an incredibly amazing pop record, but it's also an album. It was a convenient marketing ploy at the time, you know. Marketing ploys come and go, and that one's gone now. So we read that, we read it for a while and then got off. I went shopping and I was walking out with all these bags, and I was like, and this woman comes up to me, this middle-aged woman, she taps me on the shoulder and said, look, I know you don't like people coming up to you and stuff, but I have to say it's really good. You don't have to worry, it's a really good record. You don't have to worry. And then she wandered off. I was like... The first essay I ever wrote at school was, you are an alien from another planet. You have landed and you are standing in the middle of Oxford. And write an essay about what you see if you're an alien from another planet. How would you see these people? And that's a lot of where it came from, really. We were in the studio and we had one computer on the web most of the time. And we were going to all the unofficial sites, and people had gone home with the tape recorders with bootlegs and typed up the lyrics and put them on the website. And there I was singing the song and trying to write the words and going to the website and seeing what other people had that was great, that was amazing. There's this band called Leica that are really brilliant, and they've done an album called Sounds of Satellites, which is a bit, it sort of reminds me of my favourite Talking Heads album, Remain in Light.
I think there was a general atmosphere around, especially in the press, that we were all set up to do the big third crossover album with the pop radio song on it and crossover into something enormous, but it sort of feels like we've just done a record for the people who were into the last one, really. I think the Britpop movement was wrong for us because it was just so awash with this sort of knowing irony, and also the whole concept that in some ways it wasn't right to be in a band and be serious about being in a band, which we just hated. I mean, I don't have the right personality, or the right image, or the right band. I don't start the right fights. I don't live in the right city. All these things going against me. For every generation it's a different thing, you know. Before UFOs it was sightings of the Virgin Mary, and before that it was something else. And people flocked to the same site with cameras hoping to see the same thing. And it's just about sort of hope and faith, I think, more than aliens. Just yesterday I went to the Voyager site, which has got a list of all the music that was sent out in Voyager 1, was it, that went out into the solar system, just the probe that kind of tried to sum up all of human life in 12 pictures and 12 pieces of music. And it's got hello in 36 different languages recorded on aluminium discs, and that was wild. I mean, I thought that was amazing. Penderecki is a very good Polish composer who is alive and teaching in America, and is doing very beautiful things with orchestras and violins and all these old-fashioned things, and making very frightening sounds with them, and it's beautiful.